Hey all, this is just a quick update. I'm going to be very honest on all the things I've screwed up, but I'm giving myself pass because that's what we have to do when we flub up a little bit, which I feel I did. I This last weekend, I realized that I had almost 15 hours of continued education to get done for my mortgage broker's license. And it had been kind of like hanging out in the back of my head that it needed to be done. And for whatever reason, I thought I had about 8 or 9 hours to do. And then I realized it was closer to 15 hours. And then I remembered about how you have to do the final exam and you have to get a certain score, you have to redo the test. And then it just weighed down on me. It like pretty much almost caused me a panic attack. And I think I let that happen because I also had other stress going on with work, which I had put a lot of expectations on myself on things I wanted to get done before the 2026 year. And it all just kind of piled up on me. And I just thought, okay, I'm not going to go to the animal sanctuary on Sunday, which I love and gives me hope and peace and time with beautiful animals and people I work with there are all amazing and I just was like I can't. I need to work on this continued education until I get it done no matter how long it takes. Now, I believe full completely that no matter what your age, you can improve your health, you can continue to improve your immune system and your energy levels. And I was doing all of that and I was really proud of myself. But just because I can do that doesn't mean that I'm like I was when I was 25 or 27 and I can work all weekend 10 to 12 hours a day nonstop and then think it's not going to affect me mentally or physically, which it did both. I got all that continued education done, and while I was doing that, I was slamming coffee, no herbal teas for me that weekend. I was, basically giving myself permission to do whatever I needed to cram through this, so that meant nachos, not the healthiest nutritional best choice for me, but it got me through it. I did the nachos, I did the chocolate, mainly dark chocolate, but yeah, I went off the rails to get it done any way I could, and I justified in my head what that meant. So, I got it done, it was a huge relief, it was this huge weight had been lifted, that's how I felt Sunday night, and then Monday morning I was just a disaster. And Monday was my day for fasting, to where all I was going to do is a protein fast. And I just faced the facts that I wasn't up for that, that I had eaten a lot of crap all weekend. I had worked countless hours, slammed countless cups of coffee, didn't sleep barely, and slept badly. And so I didn't do the fast. Then after that, I kind of went from there into this whole week of whatever, free for all. I didn't do anything like I had planned on doing. I've been doing this fast and this way of eating and tea drinking and going to bed at a certain time and getting up at a certain time. Everything that I had been doing, I didn't do last week. And it all started with that weekend of putting all that extra pressure on myself to get all that continued education done that I could have done throughout the year. I could have done an hour a weekend. I could have done countless things, but I did not. I did it this way. So I'm just saying, don't beat yourself up when you do stuff like this, but at some point you've got to get back on it. And that's what I'm going to do, I promise. And I'm researching different things. I'm not sure if the Monday fast is best for me. I saw somebody talking about how they do a Sunday at 6 o'clock fast to Monday at 6 o'clock p.m. fast and that they deal with that better and they still get the autophagy that they need. That's a whole other conversation. Most of you probably know what that is, but if not, it has to do with intermittent fasting. So, anyway, I'm researching, I'm thinking about it. I'm finally on a good path again this Monday, but I didn't do my fast again. So that's 2 Mondays in a row when I announced I was going to be doing that Monday fast every Monday until the end of the year. So in that way, I've failed. In the other way, I'm at least sharing it with you. If it helps you out in any way, great. I'm sure you've been there. as far as having a goal and not doing so well on it, that I wasn't going to just ghost everybody and never come back. I've had a couple people say they really enjoyed what I said. So I'm going to keep doing it. And I just wanted to share. So happy holidays. I'm not beating myself up. That's not going to do me any good.